Hello everyone and welcome to our live stream. This is the Divi feature update live, streaming at 6 a.m. Eastern, both on Facebook and YouTube. Now, last week we had, the last 2 weeks, we had some issues with the internet, so I wasn't able to live stream, and that was really messed up. But hopefully today we'll be able to live stream. So far I can see everything seems stable. If you can hear me loud and clear, please let me know in the comments box before we proceed. So again, we are on our Elegant Themes YouTube page, or also on the Facebook page as well. Okay, so it looks like everything is working fine so far. I can see the video is streaming. Welcome SJ on Facebook. Good to see you. We also have quite a lot of people here. We have Juiced. We also have Lily Grace. We have Jonathan, Rana, JR. Good to see you. Matthew. Awesome. Matthew is from the UK and also says hearing you loud and clear. Monique, good to see you too. Awesome. Russell, welcome to the show. We also have laptop reviews. Nabir from Bangladesh. Julius, Showkat as well from Pakistan. Awesome. Good to see you all. Right. So, Salam as well. Salman Khan. Sorry about that. Right. Lily says this is my first to view your live stream. Awesome. I hope I do a very good job of that today. Right. So that we can keep you coming. Henry, good to see you from the Netherlands. We also have Daniel, saying hello. Awesome. Right. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Today we'll be talking about the latest feature that we have to Divi, which was released a few weeks ago, and this is the new Divi Quick Actions. Now, this is incredible because this allows you to work really fast as you're designing your website. So these are a bunch of shortcuts. You just type in a few letters, and then it shows you all the options that you can do. Now, even better, you can jump from your current design to a brand new page and a lot more. So this is what I'll be showing you today. And so the basic thing here is you can find what you're looking for really fast. So by just typing those first few letters, it saves you closing tabs, opening a new page, and doing all those things. So you just type it and then it just comes up for you. So this is what I'll be showing you. This is also within the builder and also around WordPress. So you can do this around WordPress as well. Right. So this quick actions tool is more or less like a search tool. Okay, so it's searching for the item that you need and then selecting it. So it is really powerful. Right, so I just want to show you quickly how you can do this. In fact, before I start, I just want to go through some of these questions here. Right, let's have a look here. Oh, we have more people here on Facebook. Right. So most of the introductions I was doing were mainly from YouTube. So I also want to give out some shout outs to Stephen. We also have Daz, Vero from Spain. Awesome. Adriano from Brazil. Sahij, I think, from Ukraine. I hope I pronounced that well. We also have Carlos, Zoltan, Mladen, I think, from Serbia. I hope I pronounced that well as well. Right. Shafwan from Malaysia. So we have everyone from all over the world. This is amazing. Luke is from the UK. Awesome. We have Paul Martinez from the Philippines. Suzanne from Germany. We have also Tanya. Awesome. Cape Town. Tanya's from Cape Town. Awesome. Right. Okay. So let's get started. And let me show you how we can start using this tool. Right. So I'm going to switch over here to my desktop, and then I'm going to do a demonstration of how this quick actions menu actually works. Right. So I'm just going to come over here, head over to my desktop. Okay. Right. So this quick actions feature works on pretty much any Divi page, but you have to make sure that you've enabled the Visual Builder. So on the outset, when you take a look at this, it doesn't really, tell you where this quick actions feature is. So what you need to do is to, all the way down here, we have this little blue circle with these three dots. It's the expand settings. If you click on that, it expands and shows you more features. So this is where this quick actions is. So right here we have this search icon. Okay, so when you click on that, now this is where we get all the goodness. So by default, it shows us what we can add. So you can see here it has insert. So when you type insert, in fact, let me start typing. Okay, it now narrows down to a regular section, speciality section, a row, accordion, bar, blurb, whatever. Okay, so let's say I type in form. So insert, and then as soon as I start typing FOR, it narrows down further to contact form. So this is how you can quickly search and then select this actual item. Okay, so that's search form. Now notice, we have this plus button. Now, we usually see this when we're about to add a module onto our design. So this now, you can scroll on the page and go specifically to where you want to add it. Okay, so let's say I want to add it right here. I'll just click on it. And then guess what? Now we have our form. And now you can continue adding whatever it is you want to add to your page. Okay, so if you're not happy with that, just close it. Let's delete that. Okay. Now, right now, I'm using a page from our pre-made layouts. Now, I just want to show you that this actually works on even a brand new page, which doesn't have anything on it. So let's go ahead and exit the Visual Builder here and create a brand new page. So I'm going to come over here, click on page. Right. So let's call this QA, quick actions. Okay. Use the Divi Builder. And then we're going to start from scratch. Okay, so same thing on the bottom here. You click these three little dots, expand settings. We click this search icon, right? So now we can insert whatever it is we want to do. So let's say this time it's a section. So I'm going to type in insert. Okay, so regular section. I can click here. Now you see this plus. Okay, if I click there, it now has added my section. And then I can just go and add my columns and so on. Okay. Now, let's try something different. So let's say I want to add insert an image. Okay. So I'm just going to say image. So you can see here, image module. Click this plus button. And now I can just go in and add my image. So the image I'm going to go with is, let's go with this one here. Okay, upload an image. And there we go. We have our image. We can save that. So let's say we want to add something else. And this time we need to go and do something with let's say the builder settings. Okay, so you can just type in there. Right, so you can see here that I haven't gone out of my page here as I'm designing, but now I'm actually going into the builder settings. Okay, so we can also customize our settings toolbar and so on. So if I go into the settings here, it takes me straight here. Okay, but now I want to show you even more things that we can do here. So if I click here, so let's say I need to I just typed in page. So with page now, you can publish, you can preview, you can go to the settings, you can go to the color palette. So you can just keep typing here. It doesn't matter what what it is you're typing. In fact, you can play around with this and see what it can bring up for you. So right now I've just typed in color, and now we have page color palette settings. Okay, straight away I can go into my palette. Okay, now before I move on to the next example, just as a quick show of hands, how many of you have started using this tool? So if you've already started using it, just say yes. If you haven't, just say no in the comments box. Right. Okay, Luke here says yes. Vero says no. So there's a few no's here. Okay, come on, keep the comments coming. Keep the comments coming. If you've already started using this, just say yes. If not, just say no. So I can show you some more. Okay, just here says yes. Awesome. We have a few no's as well. Okay, Emilian says yes, quite in a limited way though. Yes. Now the trick with this tool is to actually go in and use it regularly. It's like using shortcuts. I mean, when I design my pages using Divi, I use shortcuts a lot. So like quick E to exit the visual builder, Control Z to undo, Control S to save. So those little things, you have to do them regularly for you to be able to utilize this. So what I'm going to do next now, because I know it can be a bit tricky to go all the way down there and click that search thing. Okay. So, by now I'm a fan of keyboard shortcuts. So I want to share with you a shortcut that brings up this quick actions. Okay. Okay, so let me show you a quick keyboard shortcut which brings up the quick actions. Okay, right. So I'm going to switch over here to my main monitor. Okay, so Okay, here we go. Right. So while you're working, the quickest way to get the quick actions toolbar is to hit the shift space bar. Okay, so if you hit shift space bar, it comes up. So you don't have to go down all the way to the bottom here to find this search item. So it's just shift space bar and this will show up right away. Okay, so that's the quickest way to do this. Again, one more time. Right, so let's say I want to add a new, something new. Let's see. Right, so from here, what I find quite exciting is we can go straight into other settings other than what we have here on this page. So if we remove this, if we go through here, we can view page settings. So if you type in page, you can access your settings, your background, your palette, gutters, custom CSS, performance, and so on. On the builder here, you can go to the builder settings, history, exit, shortcuts, and so on. We also have go to. So this go to here is actually quite interesting. So let's try and use that. Right. So we can actually go to a row, for example, and it takes us to a row. Now this doesn't really work because I only have one row and one column. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add a saved layout. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and choose this coffee one here. Okay. We're going to use this layout and we're going to replace what we have on the page at the moment. So hopefully this doesn't break my internet. Okay. Right, here we go. So I've loaded up my layout. So this is great. So again, I'm going to use my shortcut. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the shift space bar. Right. So now I'm going to hit go to. So now I can go to a section, row, and so on. So let's go to a section. So now it's showing me all my sections, and this actually works really well if you've actually named them, okay? And I'll show you in a minute how you can name your sections. So let's go to the video section here. So it takes me straight to the video section, and then it opens up everything that I need for me to start editing this, okay? Now, before I continue here, I want to show you how you can actually go in and name your sections, and this is a very, very good way of designing your website. So to name your sections, you come over here to your wireframe mode, and then we can see here these are all named. Okay, So this is gallery. So all you have to do is to click inside here and then just start typing. In fact, let me close that. Okay, so you click in there and just start typing. So you can say here, gallery 2, for example, and then you can just save that. So this is how you name them. You can also name your rows as well, because this is quite important for you to be able to find these easily. And also, if you are creating these layouts to share with someone, or in your design agency you want to share your designs with your fellow designers, it's always good to name them, because this makes it easier for people to find where things are. And once you've done that now, with this tool, you're able now to find where things are. So I'm just going to do that one more time. So if I say go to section, or let's go to row, okay? And again, we can see here, these are all the rows that we have. So we can say footer row, for example, and then it goes all the way down, and then it opens up the row settings for us. So that has saved us a few a few clicks, which is really, really cool. Right, let's try something else here. So I'm going to bring again my my toolbar. So here we can go to, we've used go to. So we can also use open, okay? So now this one is quite interesting, because we can actually open pages that are on our website without getting out of this Divi builder and then going into our Divi, into our into our WordPress dashboard. That's what I meant to say. Right, so let's try that. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to type open, right? So I want to open a page on my website. So I can click here, pages, okay? So I have these pages here on my website. So this is fantastic, because I can just go straight away and open this page, and then it opens in a new tab. So not only is this working within Divi, but it's also interacting with WordPress itself. So you can see here what I've done quickly was to just come here and open a page. So if I type in open, I can open posts, I can open pages, and I can also go to settings and also projects. And if you have more items here, let's say you're running a membership website, I'm sure you have also options here to open up even more items. This is just a basic bare bones website. So let's try settings here. Let's see what comes up. So if I click on open settings, now it tells me theme options, theme customizer, module optimizer, and so on. Now, let me just show you how many steps we would do if we wanted to go to theme options. Okay, so let's just give this a try. Right. So if I'm here and I want to go to theme options, and this is the old way of doing things, before we got these quick actions. Okay, if you wanted to go to theme options, what you'd have to do is to exit the Visual Builder. Okay. You come over here to your dashboard, and then you go to themes, customize. Now that's about 5 clicks. Okay, just to get here, about 5 clicks. And not only that, we had to exit out of our design that we were working on in order for us to get here. Now, notice how easy it is to just type here, open settings, straight to theme options, and then you're able to come over here to your theme options. In fact, I've gone to my theme customizer here, but anyway, same thing, theme options. You can also go to theme customizer from here. But the main thing here is it's so fast, because you can easily navigate around your website fast. So let's do this one more time. Let's see what else we can do here. So if we say open, okay, let's go to settings. So we still have theme options, theme customizer, module optimizer, role editor, and library. And again, to get to our role editor, it takes quite a lot of steps. Okay, so again, we have to get out of this, go into our dashboard, WordPress dashboard, and then come over here to our role editor. Okay, so that's quite a lot of steps for us to get from where we're working on straight over here to the role editor. Whereas if you come over here, straight away you just open up your quick actions, and then straight away click on role editor. It opens in a new tab, and boom, you're there. Just two steps, and you're exactly where you need to be. Now, over here, we have even more things that we can do with this. In fact, I'm just scratching the surface here. There's quite a lot that we can do. So before I move on to the next item, as a show of hands, what do you think about this feature? I mean, if you think this will save you time and you think it's a good feature, just type in awesome. If you think it's not really that good, just type in not awesome. Okay, but in my opinion, I think this is really, really amazing. It just makes you work much, much, much faster when you're designing your website. Okay, so I'm just going to take a quick look at the comments here, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you how to get help around Divi while you're designing your website using this quick actions feature. Right, let's take a look at some comments here. I can see here Monique says awesome. That's fantastic. Wayne says awesome. A million. So far I've got quite a lot of awesomes, which is fantastic. Awesome. Right. Okay. Let's head over here to Facebook. What is Facebook saying? Daz says already, I have used it on my client's website. By the way, thanks for the live tutorial. Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate the comment, and I'm glad you are already using this on your client's website. That's really, really good to hear. Okay. Vero says, that's great. Shift plus spacebar. That's right. Yes. Shift spacebar. It takes you into this quick actions toolbar, and then you can just continue from that. Okay, let's see here if we have a million here also says, yeah, thank you so much for all of this. Yeah, I mean, really appreciate your feedback. That is really awesome. So anyway, it looks like the people that have responded, it's all awesome. So I assume that this is also awesome for all you all. So I haven't seen anyone here say it is not awesome. So anyway, I'm going to continue here and show you other things that we can do. And if you have any questions regarding this feature, please let me know in the comments box. If you're just joining us, this is the Divi Feature Update Live, a show where we cover the latest Divi features. We go into depth, explore, and show you how it works and how you can also use it in your designs and in your own projects. So today we are talking about the incredible new Divi Quick Action. So this is a feature that allows you to search and explore your website and also help you find incredible things that would have taken you 10 clicks or even more to find those things. So before we continue, I can see here there's quite a lot of comments coming in. Russell says here, I'll use it now. That's awesome. Right. Okay, I'm just going to check one more time here on... Right, okay, cool. So let's continue. Let me show you what else you can do here. And by the way, for you to get this feature, right, I was just about to mention this. So Victor says, can you tell me which the latest version of Divi is? Okay, I don't remember the version number off on top of my head, but I'm just going to come over here and take a look at my installation here. Right. Right, so I'm just checking here that my latest Divi. Right, so we're on version 3.0. 3.19.4. So this is the version that you need to be on. So basically, just make sure you upgrade Divi to the latest version of Divi in order for you to get this feature. So sorry about that. I forgot to mention this in the beginning. You need to be running the latest Divi update. So again, to do that, in fact, I'll just show you quickly here because sometimes you may not get it right away. So I'm just going to show you how to do it. Right. So in order for you to update it, all you have to do is to come to your dashboard over here, click on update. So this sometimes refreshes it and then it shows you what the latest is. So in fact, you can see here, as I was working on this, there's been an update as well that has been pushed out. So I'm on 3.19.4. So you might as well just upgrade or update to 3.19.6. Okay, so this is the latest one. But if you have 3.19.4, this will still work as well. So as you can see here, I hadn't clicked on this update. So sometimes you may need to click here on update. So when you click on it, it refreshes it and then shows you the latest update that we have for you to use. Okay, so make sure you update. Right, so back over here. The next thing I want to show you now is the help feature. So this is for those of you who are like really, really new to Divi. You'd like to find out how how things work. So again, I'm just going to hit Shift Spacebar. So if you type in help, it gives you this whole list of items. Okay. So let's say you want help with, let's say blurbs. Okay, so you can actually narrow down specifically to the exact thing that you need to do. And it shows us two items here. We have an external article and we also have a help video. Now, this is really, really cool because as you're designing and you feel like, okay, you need more help or you want to find out more about what the module does or whatever it is that you're working on, you can just click here and then the video comes straight away. And then you can just start playing the video.
Hey, Divi Nation, thanks for stopping by.
Just like that. So this is a really, really cool feature. I mean, you can just pretty much find your way around your website and also around WordPress. But what I would recommend here is to go in, play around with it a bit more so that you get familiar with it, because I think the power for you to work really, really fast is actually very, very important, because sometimes designing websites can be a bit stressful, especially if you're spending a lot of time, working on all these things. So before we end the live stream, any questions so far? Okay, let's take a look here. I'm just going through the questions. Right, I'm going to check again here on Facebook as well. Right, so no questions so far. So I guess this was a very straightforward live stream and straightforward feature. But like I said, if you do have any questions moving forward, all you have to do is to add your questions in the comments box, either on Facebook or on YouTube. And then what we can do is we can respond to those specific questions to help you, use this feature much, much better. But I would highly recommend that you go in and try and use this feature again, and just use this as your main sort of like driver as you're designing your websites. This will increase the speed of designing and even finding your way around as you're designing your websites. I've already started using this and I've seen incredible. I've improved my speed when designing my websites just with this feature. So yeah, go ahead and try it out. So to those of you that have joined me, I'd like to say thank you very much for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. And I'd just like to apologize for the previous 2 weeks. My internet was not stable at all. So right now I'm really excited because it looks like everything is back. So I will see you again with a new feature as soon as we release new features. I'll be doing a live stream showing you how those features actually work. So to everyone on this live stream, thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you again in another live stream. Take care. Bye-bye.